Yeah. Yeah, looking pretty good. Okay. Pretty good for waking up early 3 days in a row. Hey, laughing. Alright, well, let's begin, shall we? I have the first match all lined up on the save states, so we can go ahead for this. Game? There we go. Agile, you ready? Ready for scorekeeping? I know we have, there we go. We have one of the cats here. Just cleaning himself again. He's ready. I'm ready. Let's get to it. Man, 3 days of waking up early. Earlier than I normally do. That's nuts. Artillery missing. Jonathan with a huge guts advantage. It's not too bad. Oh, darn it. I think I got a sugar-free energy drink. I don't like this stuff. I find that with sugar-free stuff, I usually end up getting headaches, so. Jelly White trying to come back. It doesn't say sugar-free on the can, so maybe it's okay. The only thing is, in really tiny text, it says sweetened with, I don't even know how to pronounce that, asulfame potassium. I don't know what that is. Jonathan getting a single point to start off the tournament for today, as I'm busy talking about energy drinks and sugar-free stuff. Laser Cutter lands. 138 damage. Jelly White now with the guts advantage. Whip misses. Lands the second time. Combatants have enough guts now. Fist Missile lands. Jelly White goes for a suffocation. Jonathan does not like the looks of that. Laser Cutter again. 140 damage. Jelly White now has power. Goes for a power suffocation. 357 damage with a crit. Jonathan goes down. Wait for that power to wear off before we go to the next match. Okay. 2 points for Jelly White as he takes a fist missile to the face. Jonathan stepping out of the way of that gel top. A hammer fall. Ooh, critting for 134 damage. Jelly White down below half of his health. Jonathan either gonna have to go for a KO or try to carefully navigate his way through this match to not take too much damage, because he does not want Jelly White to end up in power again. Gel Press missing. Jonathan, good opportunity here for him to take the lead and go for a KO. Misses the 72% kick though. Jelly White with power. Goes for a Gatling gun. That misses. That is an accurate tech. I believe that has S accuracy. Hey Jack. I thought you're not much of a hype kind of person. Single point for the hangers again as we move on to the silvers. Just that. Nope, too much. I'm actually not sure the best camera angle for this. I could play with that all day. In Ulo versus Dust of Star. Thunder right off the bat. Minus 14 guts on that basic tech. Not bad for Init Ulo. Kick. Missing. These basic techs. Back and forth. Somebody's going to have to mix it up a little bit. There it is. Thwack missing to 43%. Dust of Star building up guts. Goes for another kick. That one lands. 87 damage. The second one, 71 damage. Dust of Star a little behind right now. A little bit more behind after that Thunder lands. Kicking like a karate master. Dust of Star showing us his moves. Init Ulo has a chance to attack here. So does Dust of Star. Firewall. Misses. Laser Sword misses the 65%. Time runs out. Looks like Dust of Star has a point. He does not. No. Init Ulo. The Sub-Gali team with a single point. It's not just me, right? That looked like it was Dust of Stars. I'm not biased, I swear. Smash Thwack, missing 42%. Yo-yo. 71% miss. There we go. Burst Cannon. 240 damage with the crit. Now Init Ulo. Building up guts. In range to attack with that many. Thwack. Missing the 47%. Thwack not really doing it for Init Ulo. Can't really flatten this robot. Spirit Blow. Not able to land. Here comes a few kicks. Followed up by a drill shot. Init Ulo down to below half of his health. Dust of Star not going to be able to attack. So this is in Init Ulo's hands. Or not hands, because Galis don't have hands. And time runs up. A single point for the Hangers. Soundwave lands. Minus 40 guts right off the bat. That's how Dust of Star needs to start these matches against these slow guts monsters. Drill shot. Crits. Straight. Missing the 57%. Abath! How's it going? Heavy blow. Missing. Here's a yo-yo. That lands. There it is. Don't believe Init Ulo is going to have enough time to attack once again. Heavy chop. Dust of Star might have enough time to build up guts for one more go. No. Decides not to. Takes another single point. And we move on to the golds. So, how's everybody doing today? Is it, what time is it for everybody? I know that there's a huge time zone difference for a lot of us. For me, it's 8 a.m. Bright and early. Jumping Claw. Missing. Hey, Tarf. Vanguard's taking a lead with an arm cannon. Jumping Claw lands crits, evening the odds and putting it in favor of Golden Pusa. Very nearly. Phantom Claw lands. Combatants building up guts. Kato Golly with the slightly faster guts regen. Misses that Twister Claw though. Vangoods building up guts. Needs to use them. And time runs out. Vangoods not pulling the trigger with that Fist Missile. A single point for the sub Gollies. Is there an award ceremony? Not so much as... there's not going to be any medals. If that's what you think. Oh, it's 10 p.m. Oh, wow, that's a huge time difference. Jumping Claw. Lands. 184 damage. So in a couple hours, it's going to be tomorrow, Tarf. And then, and then I'm going to be playing into tomorrow for you. Oh, man. Drunken Mist. Minus 46 guts. Might not have been a bad opportunity for Vangoods to get angry there, but I believe he's good-natured. Couldn't get angry if he wanted to. Phantom Claw missing at 73%. Time is running out. Combatant's going to have enough time to attack once more. Vangoods with Hurry. Likely going to crit if he attacks. Phantom Claw taking away a little bit of Vangoods' guts and health. And again, Vangoods just not pulling the trigger. And the time runs out. And here we go. Last fight between these two monsters. Vangoods trying to score some more points for the hangers here. Napalm Shot. 159 damage. It's an accurate move. Not a bad amount of damage. Fist Missile. One of those moves that likes to crit. And you hate to see it when it doesn't. Drunken Mist. That lands. Minus 47 guts. And critting Vangoods. Golden Pusa now in the lead. Golden Pusa in range to attack. Hopping Claw. 145 damage. What would happen if it grits? I suppose it would just come back. The animation would be really weird. Here we go. Last seconds. Vangoods gets a kick, but not going to be enough. Golden Pusa. 3 in a row for the sub Gollies. Can it grit? That's another good question. Can it even grit? Alright. 6 points for the sub Gollies. 4 points for the hangers. Got the Undine mains versus the Raki subs. Jack's wet waifus from a planet somewhere in the vicinity of Beetlejuice versus Ran's Lasso family from Philippines. Did I have a look at the new rules for Technicians 2? You mean the banned monsters? Because I saw that, but I haven't really seen much else. Giant clap right off the bat. Clapping Medusa's wet cheeks. She goes for vitalization. That lands. Medusa bringing it back, but needs to do some damage now, or potentially just heal back up to full while continuing to dodge. Brow hit. Not able to hit Medusa's forehead. Cold Geyser. That lands. 38 damage. Daddy Lasso is a tanky daddy. Vitalization again. That lands again. Medusa now in the lead. However, Daddy Lasso, huge guts advantage. Goes for a brow hit. That lands. Crits. 189 damage. Has enough guts to go for another attack, but Daddy Lasso not pulling the trigger there. Last second water gun. Not going to be enough damage. Don't think Medusa could have healed back enough health with that if she had tried to go for a vitalization. That is a single point for the Raki subs. Daddy Lasso not able to get a hand on Medusa. Trying to clap them cheeks. This is the 11th round of the tournament, first round of today. Punishment. That's going to hurt Daddy Lasso. However, he gets angry, building up those guts again. He has faster guts regen while angry compared to Medusa. She goes for another Aqua Whip, trying to take them away. No, Daddy Lasso. He's familiar with whips, it seems. Knows not to get hit by them. Clap attack, landing 116 damage. Medusa falling behind now. Giant clap. Again, can't seem to get the big hands on Medusa. Cold Geyser lands. Crits 64 damage. Medusa has another opportunity to attack here. What's she going to go for? If anything, Aqua Wave lands. A little bit of damage, but Daddy Lasso, at the end of the match, another clap attack. Medusa well below half her health. Another single point for the Raki subs. The third place team trying to get some points, trying to catch up to second. This is no longer a tournament where first is an option. the Mcallister team is just way too far ahead. 21 points ahead of the next team, or 19 points, I'm not too sure. All I know is that it's way too far for anybody to even consider trying to catch up. Second place, though, could be up for grabs if the Raki subs continue their domination. Medusa in position to use a water gun, missing the 75%. That's not good for this Undine Joker. Brow Smash. That hits. 167 damage. Medusa has power. Could go for a power vitalization right at the last second. No. She hovered over it for a split second. Power vitalization. I still don't know if that would have worked. But 3 points for the sub Rakis. All right. Yes and no. There are some monsters with fast guts rates that aren't doing well. I think before all else, if your monster doesn't have a great moveset, then I think it's if your monster doesn't have a great moveset, it doesn't matter if it has the fastest guts in the game. It's a factor to be able to attack over and over again. But we've seen with Jack Torrance, we've seen with the Pixie Plants. Oh, well, actually, I say the Pixie Plants, but they're actually doing the best. No, okay, yeah, Lilymon not doing the best on their respective team. Sherry, down to just a sliver of its health, proccing power. Actually, Baby Lasso is a good example of a fast guts monster that's not doing well. It's not doing well on its team. Dolphin Blow right at the last second. Also in flashing, is that going to be enough? I don't think so. That's really close. No, Baby Lasso with just a couple percentage points more. Who's the MVP? It's Togemon. I'm pretty positive that Togemon has the most points on the Digimon team. A single point for Baby Lasso. Hang on. I can check. Let's see. Dolphin Blow. That lands. Let's see. Plant. Oh, yeah. No. Far and above. Togemon has 28 points in the tournament so far, laughing. Lilymon has 19 points, and Palmon has 18 points. So, yeah, Togemon is about 10 points ahead of the next best monster on its team. So, punishment lands. A Withering Tech against a Raki on hard mode. It's angry and it has 99 guts. That's it's so close. Why even be angry, baby? Angry baby. Ice Sword. Another Ice Sword. Sherry close to getting a KO, but not quite. Spin Slash. 134 damage, not going to be enough. Sherry taking a single point for the Undines. First point in this matchup. Yeah, what's that crybaby emote? Is it actually crybaby? Yeah. Rakis and Metalners don't need anger, but hey, when they have them, they got them. Yeah, let's see, which one is that? Baby Rage, that's what it is. Alina! Thanks for tuning in. We're only in the second matchup of the first round for today. It is the last day of the tournament. And it's looking like it's just going to be a race for second between some of the monsters. Race for second and the race to not get last. Critting Dolphin Blow, Sherry pulling ahead. Spin Slash while angry, minus 20 guts, that crits. Spin Slash again, that looks like it's going to be just enough damage. Sherry with power though, power punishment, gets a KO on Baby Lasso. That's 2 points for the Undines. Look at that. Cyrus, welcome to the stream. We move on to the gold matchups. Oh, right. Gotta go to memory card slot 2 because these Undines are in isolation. We have to quarantine them. They came from overseas. Actually, they came from a very far place. A small planet somewhere in the vicinity of Beetlejuice. So they had to travel a long way to get here. We believe they might have Space Corona, but we're not too sure. That's why they're on a separate save file, a separate memory card altogether. Yeah, only took 2/3 of the tourney. I'm pretty sure there was another KO that the Undines had. I think Adela must have had a KO. Yeah. COVID 2021. Who traveled farthest? Jack's team or the Digimon team? Well, the thing is, the Digimon team were just downloaded, right? They uploaded themselves to the tournament file, and they're here. Yeah, Adela committing foolery early in the match. Mommy Lasso is behind, though. Giga Ray critting 451. What is this? Giga Ray critting? This can't be the same game. This must be a different monster enter too. Icicle Arrow. Not critting, 192 damage. Combatants might be able to build up enough guts here. Mommy Lasso for sure. Adela gonna have to dodge this Mega Ray. Doesn't. 181 damage. Ooh, but Adela gets angry. That's gonna give her a chance to build up guts. Go for a splash. It's not gonna do enough damage though. As Mommy Lasso kind of stumbling around a little bit after that. That splash really knocking her off balance, it seems. But that doesn't matter. Mommy Lasso taking a point. Here we go. Second fight between these two. Yeah, nice last second splash. Hi, Hella. Didn't realize your tail wanted to be on stream. Bang, missing. Yeah, sploosh. Oh man, I watched a couple episodes of Archer yesterday. Such a funny show. Mega Ray, missing. Who's going to go for what? Adela. Icicle Arrow. That is Undine's bread and butter. Giga Ray. Not doing a lot of favors for Mommy Lasso this time around. Here comes a refreshment chain. Perhaps? No. Just one and done. Icicle Arrow. Critting. Nearly KOing Mommy Lasso. Mommy Lasso with power, though. We see a power refreshment that lands 475 health back. And Adela was furious at the very last second that Mommy Lasso would dare have a refreshment right at the last second of the match. The audacity. A single point for the Undine team. No, that was Fury. Because Fury activates when an opponent lands a move with a battle ability activated. It doesn't have to be hitting, I guess. We learned today that it doesn't have to hit an opponent. It just has to land. So even recovery attacks can trigger Fury. That's interesting. 2 Giga Rays, putting Adela down to a sliver of her health. It's not looking good for the Undines. Mommy Lasso getting knocked around a little bit by that splash. 420 damage. Nice. Aqua Wave, 63 damage. Needs a heavy hitting move. A water gun. An icicle arrow. Splash. Not going to do it. Mommy Lasso has 99 guts. What's she going to do? Nothing. Time runs out. Adela with a sliver of her health. Another single points for the Raki subs as we move on to Indonesia versus Canada. Number 5 versus number 8. Kuzunoa, your team is up. Cronius, I don't think Cronus is here yet. I think he might be still sleeping. But yeah, here we go. Prime Rouge versus Kevin Mcallister. Riders versus, I want to say Holiday Rackies, but I don't think Jack Torrance, I don't think the Shining was set during Christmas, was it? Kevin Mcallister, the Home Alone kid, who was in position for a Fire Juggler, but just didn't have enough guts as he went into slot 3, tried to trick Prime Rouge, not falling for it. Evil shot, missing. Don't know why my voice is starting to go. We only just started the tournament. There it is. Fire Juggler. Nope. Switches off to Necromancy. We did see a Necromancy KO yesterday. Color Pandora was dead before it could even hit the ground. And it never did hit the ground. Kevin Mcallister only surviving on a sliver of its health. Prime Rouge should have enough time to build up guts to attack once more, potentially getting a KO. Kevin Mcallister goes for a weapon throw. Prime Rouge now in position to get a KO. Goes for a karma shot. Does. Kevin Mcallister is down. Does not get up with grit. 2 points for the sub Nagas. Kevin Mcallister, interesting build for a Raki. Intelligence Raki already an interesting choice. Of course, Kevin Mcallister is a meme. This is the meme team of Iraqis, all based on fictional movie characters. So of course, Kevin Mcallister has moves that Macaulay Culkin might have used in the movies. Karma shot, 91 damage on a crit. Kevin Mcallister, surprisingly, very good-natured also. He may seem like a little trickster, but he's actually a good boy. However, not going to be able to build up enough guts here to attack once more. Prime Rouge in position to go for another KO, missing the lacerate though. And that's going to do it for the second match. Prime Rouge getting a single point. Will Kevin Mcallister be able to show off that fire juggler that makes intelligence Rakis and indeed the Raki dragon really viable? Or will he continue to go for necromancy? Lacerate. Taking advantage of Kevin Mcallister missing that attack. Stab now. 79 damage. Prime Rouge. All about dealing damage. It wants to try to go for KOs above all else. Not great at taking damage, but amazing at delivering it. Head spike now. A move we also don't see Kevin using very often. Poison gas, this time missing at 60%. Prime Rouge, building up guts, goes for a thwack. Another thwack, that one misses. Kevin Mcallister going for a trick, minus 33 guts. Don't think that's gonna be... that Kevin Mcallister might be able to attack once more. No, time runs out. And Prime Rouge taking another solid point for the sub-gollies. Sub-gollies trying to catch up to the Raki team here. These Rakis were sitting well after the 10th round. Seventh place overall. Where's the Naga team? I believe they were sitting at 10th. Alter Kuga and Willie Soak. A couple of heavy hitting monsters here. Alter Kuga going for power defense skill. Willie Soak power skill defense. Has an extra level in speed too. Alter Kuga has an extra level in life. We'll see how this factors in. Willie Soak, one of the best monsters in the tournament right now, getting hit by a crit charge. Willie. Will he punch? He will. Gonna have to chip away at this stone. Ooh, wind-up punch missing though. Another punch. Alter Kuga getting knocked around in the kneecaps. Charge, missing this time. Yeah, Willie punching in the Willie. That is right up Willie's avenue to do that too. Willie Soak is the main character in Bad Santa. Loves to beat people up. Beat dance, however, missing. Alter Kuga wisely stepping aside, but doesn't the second time beat dance. 109 damage, that's a single point. For the Rakis. With Guts Correction, this should be a close matchup. But as you know, Guts Correction only takes you so far. Will Willie punch him in the Willie? Willie will. Willie Soak taking a small lead. Now furthering it with a crit beat dance. Punch. Missing the 61%. Here's Alter Kuga's chance. Do a heavy move. Here's the clap attack. Ooh, flattens that little Santa Raki. That's not enough damage though. Punch. Knocking Alter Kuga on his ass. Now Willie, in a position to potentially get a KO, goes for a punch. Alter Kuga sidesteps. Oh, and then commits foolery, but Willie Soak doesn't have a move in that third slot. That alone might have saved Alter Kuga from getting KO'd there. Willie with another single point. One more fight between these two. Willie so far 2 matches where he almost got a KO. And with that charge missing right off the gate, right out the gate, Willie Soak gonna kick him in the nads a couple of times. Not a heavy damage move. But after 3 times, Alter Kuga's down nearly 200 health. And there it is, punch. That is a heavy tech for Rakis. And there's Alter Kuga's guard. Goes for an uppercut. Misses it though. Willie Soak has ease now. Alter Kuga's guard is down. Punch lands. Willie Soak goes for a wind-up punch. There it is, 138 damage, not enough for a KO. Willie goes for one more. And there it is, 139 damage. Alter Kuga is down. Willie Soak keeping the Rakis alive here. Matching the Pure Naga in the bronze tier by getting 4 points overall. Feral Wizard going up against Jack Torrance. We've seen how Jack Torrance has dealt with the supernatural in The Shining. We'll see how he fares against Feral Wizard. Jack Torrance doing the worst on the main breed Raki team. Feral Wizard also the worst on its team. These 2 gold monsters.
Oh,
Thank you, Alina, for the 5 bits. Love that notification sound, even if I can't hear the text-to-speech. God bless Jack Torrance. Down to a quarter of his health as we get a couple of bits on the stream. Feral Wizard with a commanding lead right now. Jack gonna have to try to even this up a little bit. 65%. Lands a couple of weapons with some mid-60s percentages there. Whirlwind though. Gonna KO Jack Torrance. Does he get back up? No. Little Johnny giving up 2 points to Feral Wizard. Weapon. Basic tech move. Not doing a ton of damage to Feral Wizard. Don't think Jack Torrance has very heavy hitting moves here. Twister Slash can crit and potentially do a chunk. Ooh, and so can Shank. 242 damage gone from Feral Wizard. Jack Torrance trying to take advantage of that faster guts regen. Feral Wizard, on the other hand, using that withering tech. Mocks do look weird. You're not wrong. They're scary tree monsters. So the fact that they have that a lot of them have just like static faces, also kind of creepy. Some of them work really well, like the Golem Mock with his high heels. I think that's pretty funny. And as I'm talking about other monsters, Jack Torrance gets a single point for the Rakis. Can he get a perfect tie by getting another single point against Feral Wizard? Oh yeah, Mock mains. Pretty expressive. Oh, bot. Flying Mask. Lands the second time. Jack Torrance goes for a 68% shank. Lands it. 179 damage. Couple of light hits so far. Do what I do. Grab an energy drink and just chug it. Speaking of bots. Holy Flash. 202 damage. Jack Torrance is now angry. Goes for an angry Twister Slash. That misses. Looked like it was going to hit. Feral Wizard dodging at the very last second. Hitting a cutting mask. Last second shank. That crits. Will that be enough? Looks like it to me. Jack Torrance getting another single point. We have a perfect tie. A very high scoring perfect tie as well. Yeah, we'll keep you up to date, Alina, when you get back, as we move on to 14 versus 16. We got the Plant Mains in second place, going up against the Mochi Mains. Yeah, actually, good match for the both of them. 6 points in a round is not too bad. Oh boy, a little burpy. Alkeus versus Agile. Valtira versus Donut. Donut, very tanky Mochi. Went for life, defense, speed. Valtira, on the other hand, going for power, life, skill. With that extra skill, Valtira gonna have a good time landing attacks. Definitely not gonna be 6-6 in this round. Probably not, no. Just by virtue of Valtira and Donut not going to be able to KO each other, so... Donut has been dodging so far, been able to get a couple of small hits on Valtira. Of course, Gatling Blows is Donut's strongest attack. Face Drill, Valtira's strongest attack. Now Donut is angry. Faster Guts Regen than Valtira. Goes for a 1-2 thrust. Ooh, minus 28 guts. As that angry thrust withers for quite a bit more. Donut, headbutt, missing. Valtira gonna have another opportunity to attack here. Oh, no. Donut takes the initiative, goes for a slap, making Valtira angry. That might have just secured Donut a point. It sure did. Lucky 77.7. Donut steals a point from second place. Look at that. Will it happen again? Who knows? But we can say for sure that at least 1 point. It's no gear to Jet Gatling. Oh, I gotcha. That's a One Piece reference. 80 damage on the crit there. Both combatants angry. Donut being very easy to hit while being an angry little blob. 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. 1-2 thrust. 1-2 punch is a pixie hair and a hair move, so don't know why I thought it was a 1-2 punch. Root attack missing. Steady jab. Finding its mark though. Donut falling further and further behind. Angry once again. Making it easy for Valtira to land that face drill. 101 damage. Vroom vroom. Somebody's outside with a very loud car. Or truck. Probably a truck, knowing this town. Single points for the plants. Yeah, unfortunately no hoppers in the tournament. Definitely a very good monster to call Luffy. You're back? Let's see. The Raki and Naga teams, they tied with points, 6 apiece. Donut here has stolen a point from the second place team, Valtira, doing the worst of the plants on this team, of course, but Donuts, I believe, doing the worst for the Mochi team. We'll see how this match turns out. So far, both of these monsters, a single point each. Not going to KO each other. They don't do enough damage to do that. Root combo lands. Donut angry. Can make it easier to hit. Needs to build up guts and then start to use them. Headbutt. Valtira also getting angry. Not attacking though. Looks like Donut got another single point. Would you look at that? Donut getting 2 points. Angry food, yeah. Hey guys, check out this jelly donut. Definitely not a rice ball, no. It's a jelly donut. B versus Lilliputian. All right. Keep you updated. Tiny plants versus bee. Now bees do like little plants. They like to pollinate them. Bee likes to roll assault them. Minus 19 guts with that angry roll assault. Follows up with a licking. That is a cool plant to lick. Probably really cold on the tongue. Seed Gatling misses at 64%. Lilliputian falling behind in guts. However, Mochi Beam landing at 90%. Anger really did not work for Lily there. B could be in a position to get a KO. Oh, just kidding. Drain Life. Yeah, wanted to taste the nectar. The nectar tasted him. B goes for a last second slap and gets a point against Lilliputian. Mochi team faring well against these plants. You missed B getting a single point. Seed Gun starting things off. Slap. Can't retaliate at 66%. Hey, play nice, you two. Do I have to separate you two? Hey. Roll Salt lands. Lilliputian behind by the smallest margin. That is changed with 1 Drain Life. Zuko, go. Leave her alone, huh? Rooting for the plants. Oh, see what you did there. 84% missing. This time the angry plant can dodge. Will you stop playing with the cat in the curtain? These two. I see. Alright. Zuko, it's time for you to leave. Alright. Now he's jumping at her, too. Time is up. Lilliputian gets a point. And I'm going to start this match and kick out my cats. Alright, you two. Come on. Zuko. Move it. Not playtime. There. Unfortunately, they would need a third member in order to participate in this match, in this tournament. So no, yeah, the cats Can't join. Yeah, my secret Kato team. Drain life, missing at the last second. B goes for a slap. Not enough damage though. Needs something bigger like a Mochi Beam. But Lilliputian staying in that third slot and getting another single point. These two teams tied up, going up into the gold tier matches. Who would have thought that against the number 2 team in the tournament, these Mochis would be getting so many points? Of course, Ubiquitous, the queen of the team. Great at, yeah, better nerf Mochi. Great at stealing life. Yeah, high skill. High intelligence. All it has to do is hit with that drain life, and Fearful is going to be falling behind. Fearful starting things off with a roll assault. That lands. 137 damage. Toxic Pollen, though, while angry, minus 84 guts, and critting as well, putting Fearful behind. Toxic Pollen critting. It's a meme. Ray not critting. Also a meme. Pedal Swirl lands. Ubiquitous not getting angry after that one. These monsters have... crit? Yeah, that's not right. Roll attack. Ubiquitous falling behind, but all it needs is one drain life. Fearful knows this and gets out of the way. A press. 164 damage. Ubiquitous needs that first slot. Can't get up there in time. Fearful taking a point from the Queen Plant. What is this matchup? The Mochi luck factor that was rumored about on Monster Rancher Metropolis seems to be coming true for this Barbados team. Roll assault, landing, critting. Toxic Pollen not able to crit because it didn't land. And that's the only reason why. Roll assault. Again, landing. 144 damage. You know, because this is Al's plant team, we may see some Mochi nerfs. We'll see. Slap, missing. That was all the Ubiquitous needed, is just one good drain life. 72 damage. A little bit of guts gone. Toxic Pollen critting again. God. What is this? Toxic Pollen crits every time. It crits. Toxic Pollen, crit. Toxic Pollen, crit. Single point for the plants. We'll see if Fearful can steal another point here against these queens. This one's for all the marbles, yeah. Here it is, Drain Life missing. Ubiquitous can't miss those. Needs to land them if it wants to have a good chance to win. Yeah. Al's hard mode. That's what we call it. Hard mode version, everything nerfed. Dazzling roll. Landing. 202 damage. Ubiquitous still in the lead, angry now. Building up guts like nobody's business. Oh, anger wears off though. Drain life, missing again. Fearful has an opportunity to land an attack. Almost any attack will work. A crit headbutt will do it just fine. And time is running out. Runs out the clock with a pedal roll. Lands it, doesn't matter. Fearful getting another single point. against this queen plant. Agile, the scorekeeper, laughing all the way to the end of the tournament. How did that even happen? We got dragons versus mono subs now. The biologist versus... Who is the mono sub team? Schizo, of course. Dragonland versus Philippines. Welcome to Monster Rancher. My name is RNG and I'll be your server today. Would you like the 64% miss or the 29% hit? Two big boys going up against each other. Reeve starting off strong with Inferno. That's what Reeve wants to do in these matchups with these slow guts monsters. Start off strong. And then it looks like these two have a very similar guts rate. Fire Breath. Again, 001's guts being withered away. Int Dragons are a lot of fun. I've done a couple of them so far. Inferno and Fire Breath got buffs in hard mode. That 28% uppercut misses. 001 not able to get a KO against Reeve. And not able to dodge. Now we know why 001 is so dark is because he's a scorched rock. He may as well be charcoal right now. Reeve bumps 001 back into the 4th slot range, but time is up. Single point for the Dragons. Yeah, single point for the Dragons. Two big boys going up against each other. It is slightly faster. It doesn't look like it because... Yeah, it is slightly faster, but it doesn't look like it because... Is it though? No, because it's... No, it's like the exact same. Charge, landing. Inferno, missing for the first time. 001 now has a great opportunity to win here. All he has to do is maybe hit another move or dodge another move. Let's see what he goes for. Oh, it's a diving press that misses. 16 damage to himself. It's going to put Reeve in a good position to attack. 83 damage. Not a lot, but all it needs. Yeah. The ones in Monster Rancher look like Fs. Which is so weird because, like, you look at the actual numbers versus the font on the names, and it's different. Yeah, Reeve, another single point for the Dragons. 001, not speedy at all. Going to continue being hit unless it decides not to, proving me wrong. Palm Strike, missing. Yeah, it's weird. You would think that 001 would have a slightly faster guts regen, but I guess because Dragon is a... This Dragon has a Golly subtype, so... Do the flames come out of the golden mask instead of the holographic head? I mean, I guess it would have to. Because the holographic head is just, well, holographic. It is a very cool looking monster. If it didn't have that little holographic head, it would look very strange. But because of that, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Maybe it's an illusion. Maybe they're illusionary flames. 3 single points for the Dragons. As we move on to the next silver matchup. We got Sagno versus Easter Bunny. See how these two are doing for their respective teams. Easter Bunny not doing the best for the submodels, but not doing the worst. Sagno, on the other hand, doing a lot of work for these dragons. The mask head is kind of creepy. Yeah, it's just such a unique design. Like, who thought to have that dragon head be, like, transparent? And then to have, like, a, I don't know, very holy looking mask at the base of the neck. If the opacity on the head was a bit better, yeah, maybe. If they made it just a little bit more see-through, or rather a little less see-through, if they made it more opaque. The dragon Bajarol is also a unique looking dragon, but I wouldn't say it's good looking. It's too fleshy looking is what it is. It's got too much neck skin. Monster Rancher DS was a breeze. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think this was in the early days of this franchise, so maybe after Monster Rancher 1, they were like, maybe we should make this a little bit more complicated. That was a single point for the dragons. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. They took the Golly holographic body parts, like anytime he uses some sort of attack that needs a hand, and a hand springs out of nowhere. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense for the Dragon Golly then. Back blow. Sagno. Falling down quite a bit here. Oh wow, first train we've had on stream. I do live very close to train tracks. I'm surprised that there's one going by on the weekend. Yay. Undine Golly would have looked really cool like that. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Imagine if the robes were like Golly cape and then the Undine was holographic. Sagno not able to do enough damage to Easter Bunny. And the models get their first point in this matchup. Oh, that is a loud train. Wow. Should I just wait for the train to go by? I don't think it's gonna toot its horn anymore. I think it's already past the junction. Okay. Yeah, Tram. The surprise bonus monster for the Color Pandora team. Alright, I'm gonna go let the cat in because he's starting to meow quite a bit. Probably wants to see what the train is. Alright, come on, buddy. As long as you play nice, you can be in here. Sagno falling behind. Yeah, here comes the salt train. For everybody who's a little salty about their team's position right now. Choo choo! Ooh, Kung Fu Fist. 131 damage. Not enough to KO Sagno. That is really rambling on, isn't it? -5 with that gas. Not a very heavy hitting tech. Wing attack missing at 70%. High kick missing. Sagno gonna need one more attack here. Gets into range to attack, but doesn't pull the trigger. Easter Bunny taking another single point against the best dragon on the Dragons team. Hey, Zuko! I have a water bottle now. So I can spray him. Alright. Number 9 still versus number 4 still. Yeah, Hella, get away from the curtains. Because if you hide in there, he's going to want to play with you. But if you're out in the open, you should be fine. Viraja and Sagno. Pretty sure Viraja not doing a lot of work for this model team. No, I take that back. Viraja doing most of the work for this model subtype team. Whereas Sagno surprisingly not doing that hot for the Dragons. Evil shot, missing. That's going to turn the tide for this battle right off the bat. Trample. 368 damage. Sagno has to turn around. Not really sure where his opponent went after flattening him. Ravage. Lands. 204 damage. Ooh, here's Viraja. Is that the train still? There's just a really loud rumbling going on over there. Trample again at 69%. Sagno gets a KO. Yeah, that is the train. What the hell? That must have been the last cart or something. Or car. They call them cars on trains, right? Meanwhile, Zuko playing with the curtains. Sagno completely turned around after landing that trample. That's what it is. He flattens his opponents and then he doesn't know where he goes. Hey, Nash. Woke up late? It's a Sunday. Unless you're going to church, you don't really need to wake up very early. Or hosting a tournament, so, you know, that could be another reason to wake up early. Trample again, doing a lot of work for Sagno in this matchup. Hella, if you get too close, he's going to start trying to play with you and you're going to start hissing at him again. So please, give each other a little bit of space, huh? You know, social distancing. Is there enough time for another attack? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, Viraja right at the last second. Sagno with a single point after getting a KO in the first fight. No, she's keeping her distance. She's the type that likes to back away, jump up onto a high place, and then, like, watch. Where Zuko is the one who likes to, like, be down below and start batting up. Evil shot right off the bat. Sagno missing guts. Dragons always miss guts. When they don't have them, they miss them. Ooh. A stab missing. Now Sagno building up a lot of guts. Goes for a trample. Would you two not do that next to my computer? Sagno lands the trample. Viraja very far behind. Stab. Making Sagno angry. Ooh, an angry slam him down. That would have cost Viraja's guts all day long. Viraja wouldn't have been able to attack until tomorrow if that landed. Of course, there is no tournament tomorrow, so. Viraja lands a drill attack right at the last second, too. And that looks like a point. Yes, the model team gets a point. Yeah, seeing pause where there should be claws, it's kind of weird. Hang on, I need to take a look at what's going on outside because that is a very loud rumble. Dragons getting 7 points in that matchup. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, that's what's happening. The train right outside my place, there's not a train yard, but I guess a sort of small train yard in town here. And I'm not too far from it, so what's happening is they're changing cars and they're dropping some off, and so they have to keep going forward and back to go on the different tracks, and that's where the loud rumbling is coming from all of the cars having to stop at the same time. Zuko, Hella isn't here anymore. Go away. Go play somewhere else where I can't hear you two playing. Yeah, go. Yep. Zuko's butt is right behind the microphone. No. Good thing he didn't fart, you'd probably hear it. CP123 taking an early lead halfway through this match. El Macho gonna have to land some of these attacks if he wants to get back into this. Electric Blow, that'll do it. 26% to hits, and it does. El Macho back in this one. Meow. She's not here, Zuko. Yeah. He needs to regain his honor. 88 damage, CP123 nearly KO'd there. There's a mock punch missing. CP123 goes for a kamikaze. That lands. Both combatants in flashing health. El Macho getting power at just the wrong time. If he had had that when he went for chop, that would have been it, but no. Is this El Macho's fight? No, it is not. CP123, 5.7 to 2.6. Single point for the Color Pandoras. Yeah, very surprisingly close matchup. CP123 maxing speed and then skill. El Macho maxing power and life. You would think with only, what is that, level 7? Yeah, level 7 skill. Able to hit that level 10 speed. What are you doing, Zuko? He's like behind my computer now. You are costing me a lot of time, young man. I might have to throw you out again. Kamikaze starting this match off with a little chunk of damage. Jumping Chop lands it, crits at 227. CP123 now falling far behind. Gonna have to do a few of those giant whips. Maybe critting a couple kamikazes would be enough. Kamikaze. 74 damage. A little bit of withering. El Macho does have a similar or slightly faster guts regen rate than a pure Color Pandora. Jumping Chop missing this time. Zuko. Kamikaze landing. 87 damage. CP123 just needs one more attack. One more attack. Anything. Kamikaze. That one lands. Crits for 117 damage. El Macho only being able to land that one attack and not being able to keep and secure his victory. Another single point for Color Pandoras. Cyclone tries to dab on CP123, missing though. Kamikaze also missing. First damage of the match going to be Color Pandora taking damage from missing Kamikaze. Yeah, these two have a very similar, if not identical, guts rate. Zuko. Zuko, no. Hey. Psst. Down. 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 Zuko, get down. I don't want to spray you because you're like right behind my monitor. Get down. He's just not even reacting to the water bottle anymore. Wow. Damn. Giant Whip missing. Not the second time, though. CP 123. Clean sweep of single points in the bronze tiers. Gotta love load states and save states. CP456 versus El Diablo. Color Pandoras, you know, there's a lot of unique monsters in this tournament. I too always had an interest in Color Pandoras. Whew. CP456, El Diablo. The Luchadors of Philippines. Hey, that is my foot. We clipped his claws a little bit yesterday. Gave him a little pedicure. So maybe he won't be able to terribly scratch me like he did the first day of the tournament. El Diablo down to less than a quarter of its health. Commits foolery. Regains his senses and stabs. Still has a long ways to go if he wants to get back into this fight. Another Spiral Rush, though, nearly KOing El Diablo. El Diablo not getting mad, not getting power. Not actually sure which battle special of the two he has. Another Foolery. CP456 takes advantage of that and goes for KO. Wow. Two Fooleries from the same monster in one match. Color Pandoras with 2 points. I don't like you playing around my feet there, Zuko. Well, I mean, I have the water bottle nearby, so I can just spray him. Karma Shot, landing. You can hug my foot, but as soon as those claws sink in, I'm spraying you. Okay, he's gone. For now. Lacerate, lands. El Diablo with a small lead. Drill attack. Missing at 35%. Those aren't always going to land, but when they do. Giant Whip, however, missing at 59%. Evil Shot. Not a bad choice. El Diablo keeping his lead. Ooh, CP456 getting power and losing it. I was going to say, could we possibly see the power kamikaze miss? If CP456 had kept his power, that might have been a victory for the Color Pandoras, but no, it is the Sub Tigers taking a point. Yeah, call me Fire Lord Nolan. Fire Lord Engine. Challenging my cat to an Agni Kai. And spraying him with water. Giant Whip, missing 83%. Don't like to see that. Another Foolery, 98% kamikaze. If that one had missed, that would have been the match. El Diablo committing Foolery left and right between these two monsters. We may have seen him do Foolery before, but this is the first where it's just time and time again. Kamikaze, 87% to hits. And it sure does. El Diablo building up some more guts, though. Quite a bit of guts. 65. Goes for a stab. Misses. Second stab. That one hits its mark. CP456 with the power. Oh, come on. Power kamikaze. Ah, darn. We're trying to get a monster to use a move in power that deals damage to itself. Single point for the Sub Tiger team. I never played the... Or maybe I did play the PS1 Spider-Man. I played Enter Electro, which I don't know if that's the game you're referring to, but I know there was quite a few Spider-Man games, wasn't there? All I remember is that there was like 100 outfits or something like that you can change into. And I'll always remember there's this one line that Spider-Man says. He's running around Manhattan looking for these keys in order to stop a bomb. Yeah, I don't know. There's typical comic plot of like, oh, you gotta find all the keys around the city in order to disarm the bomb. But I'll always remember Spider-Man running around the city. Three magical keys. Rolling press. Missing at 44%. Spider the video game. Is that the one where you're like running around a lab? Yeah, I've heard of that one. I think I watched Proton John play that. What a weird game that is. But it's like a... It's like a yeah, it's like a platformer, right? Such a strange game that is. Triple shots, creating El Diablo down to a quarter of his health. Vital Ritual gonna land. Bring him down to 1 HP. Didn't need grit. Still alive. Barely. Rolling press. This one lands. CP789 still above half its health. And because that flattened CP789, that took a lot of time off the clock, but not enough. El Toro is down. No grit. Did not see a single grit. Even though he was sitting at 1 HP, he got there naturally. KO for the Color Pandoras. Too much to watch. There it is. Rolling press lands. That's going to be 10 seconds off of the clock. Yep. 11. 10 and a half. El Toro running out the clock early. Landing that rolling press. Duelist 2.0. Is it though? I don't think he has max defense. Vital Ritual missing that time. Charge. Lands it. Crits for 375 damage. 79. A little slow to get up there. El Toro still has enough guts to attack. What's he going to go for? Duelist if it was good. Yeah. El Toro actually doing a lot of work for its team. And Color Pandora getting down to a sliver of its health. It's a complete turnaround this time. There it is. Vital Ritual. Missing at the last second. El Toro winning this time. Not by KO though. Not able to get that extra point. 7-8-9. Very close matchup between these two. I thought this would have been 7-8-9's match all the way through. But El Toro does have a fast enough guts regenerate that he's staying in it. This is all AI. It is. We are unfortunately not able to play net play. The technology is there, but the motivation to do so when AI tournaments are just available, it's not there. Zilla Rush. CP789 getting angry after that, building up a lot of guts. Gonna need them if it wants to go for a chain of Vital Rituals and get back into this match. It would be nice to see PvP, but I mean, no, there is laughing. There is ways to do it. There's a program called Parsec, which is a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. It's a pain in the ass to set up and organize. El Toro getting his life drained from him a couple of times. Color Pandoras with a single point as we move on to the next matchup. We got some Danish babes versus Atlantean lobsters. Yeah, and that's another thing too, is that with the unpredictability of AI, you never know what's going to happen. Whereas if it's PvP, especially if you have a better monster and you're just a better player, boom, it's done. Like, there's no... Although, to be fair, you can outplay somebody with a worse monster, so who knows? Meteor landing, 161 damage against Lola Montez. Aerocraft starting off strong. Yeah. Some might say it's entertaining, others might say it's infuriating. It really just depends on who raised the monsters. 1-2 punch. Not a lot of damage. Hidden Sting, missing. Jack calling out everybody, saying that he would whoop everybody and their dad in PvP Monster Rancher 2. Kiss. Not able to land. Aerocraft is a construct. It doesn't understand human emotions. Kissing has no effect on it. Hidden Sting right at the last second. 73 damage. Not enough to get a KO. Yeah, gotta get some love for those pixies. The Renocraft, not able to deliver it though. It is a machine. Single point for Atlantis and the Arrowheads. One-two punch, landing. Small damage. That is a basic tech unique to Pixie Hair that is locked in vanilla. Or not so much locked as just unable to obtain due to bad programming on the American team's part. 1-2 punch again. Lola Montez dodging all the attacks, getting ease now too. Ease wears off. 1-2 punch. One more time. Followed up by a kiss. She has found the heart of this machine. Aerocraft angry. Goes for an angry meteor at the last second. That would have been... That probably would have been a victory for Aerocraft if that had landed. Oil Fire is obtainable now in hard mode. Of course, it actually starts off as a basic tech now because, again, it's one of those moves that was... Because the North American team, when they ported this game over, they screwed up so bad. Well, I don't want to say they screwed up so bad. They just made it completely unobtainable. You can't even go on errantry to get it, so... Al's workaround for that is to nerf it a little bit more and then add it as a third basic tech. Hidden Sting landing on Lola Montez. Heal Raid. Missing at 51%, Aerocraft going to have another opportunity to sting Lola Montez, and that does sting indeed. Lola Montez not getting angry though, keeping her cool. Goes for a kiss. A kiss. Yeah, they dummied out a lot of Kato. They really modified Kato quite a bit. That heal raid lands. Not going to be enough, though. She's going to need... She would need a crit heal raid to get back into this. Aerocraft not going to be able to have enough guts. Lola Montez ending things off with a 1-2 punch. Not going to be enough. Aerocraft getting another single point. As the Lobsters move ahead of the Danish babes. I mean, that's true too. Drunk is a battle special in the Japanese version that if a Kato used a move where it would drink sake, if it was oil spray, oil fire, well, oil, it would get drunk. And what drunk would do, what did drunk do? I'm pretty sure drunk lowered your evasion. I think that's what drunk did. Maybelline angry after a hidden sting hitting her right off the bat. She's almost at 99 guts already. 46% on that ray misses, but that kiss hits at 48%. Arrow Knight with no guts to speak of. Maybelline. Not the heavy hitter for the Pixies, but she is the one with the most points. Another kiss, minus 44 guts this time. Arrow Knight really falling far behind. This is... A lot of the arrowhead designs are really cool. I wouldn't say that there's a single arrowhead that I don't enjoy. Even the arrowhead Suezo is like, wow, this is such an alien-looking monster. It's so cool. Ray missing at 41%. Arrow Knight gonna have another opportunity to attack. Tailblade missing at 63%. That's gonna do it for this match. Maybelline might be able to do one more thing here. No. Lowered guts rate and arena speed. That's it? Really? So drunk being removed is really a benefit for the Katos. But that's a single point for the Pixies. Yeah, Arrowhead Golem. Arrowhead Mach even. As terrifying as it looks. Still pretty cool looking. Tailblade. Critting for 131 damage, making Maybelline angry. 99 guts. What you gonna do? Angry Ray. Once and twice. Second time, anger had worn off. Ray missing the third time. How about the fourth time? Yep, also the fourth time. Acrobatics. This lands 67% to hit, and it does. 138 damage, minus 30 so guts. But Maybelline has the fastest guts on this Pixie team. Refreshments, missing at 38%. Here we go, the refreshment chain. Missing again. Oh, Arrow Knight getting ease, making it so much more difficult to land refreshments. I don't know if you saw that. That was like 10% to hit or so. Acrobatics lands again, and that's going to be it. Yeah, no, Maybelline not able to recover at all. Yeah, AI is awful at guts management. And it's so strange that recovery moves bypass the guts limit that you need, that an AI needs in order to attack. So if it's hovering over a recovery move and it has less than 45 guts, and it can do it, it will do it. Now, Pixie's Refreshment is the cheapest recovery tech in the game at just 14 guts. Meaning that when a Pixie wants to chain those together, it will chain it until it has no guts left. An Angry Mega Ray missing. Where's the crit? 39% to hit this time. It does. No crit. 99 damage. Arrow Knight. Tanky and speedy, surprisingly. Well, actually not super tanky. It's just that Maybelline doesn't have a lot of intelligence to deal damage. Tailblade. Lands. Critting for 182 damage. Another Tailblade. It lands as well. Jeez, 84 damage. Giga Ray now. Maybelline, 38%. Missing. Goes for a last second kiss. Not going to be able to do enough damage. That would have been better at the beginning of the fight. Arrow Knights winning by 10%. Another single point for the Arrowheads. Alright, no time to slow down. Gotta keep moving. Oh, I see. But that's the theory, right? Evelyn versus Arrowscythe. Arrowscythe is a KO type arrowhead. It wants to go for those heavy damage attacks and get the kill. Evelyn is a heavy damage intelligence pixie. Yeah, so what's going on, MC Gix 12? I'll just call you MC. We're doing an Olympics-themed tourney. I asked combatants to enter teams of monsters with either a similar main breed or a similar sub-breed. These two teams are main breed Pixie and main breed Arrowhead, and since it is the Olympics, I asked everybody to choose a country they would like to represent. Some chose fictional places, like the Arrowheads here, for example, representing Atlantis. The Pixies, on the other hand, representing Denmark. Each team is made up of 3 monsters, a bronze monster, silver monster, and gold monster, each with their own special stat requirements. And they go head-to-head for their respective tiers. Lifesteal, missing at 55%. Might have been able to put Evelyn back into this match, but that is going to do it. Arrowscythe gets a single point. So it is 3 fights each, and it's all points based as well. So if you get a KO, it's 2 points. If you get a win after time up, it's 1 point. And we are coming up to the end of the first round for today. We do still have 4 more rounds to go afterwards. 77% miss on the Arrowscythe. On the Death Scythe. Arrowscythe is the name. Silly. Fried Lobster. Little Flame, toasting it up a little bit. Acrobatics missing at 80%. I was going to say, we are close to the end of this round, so we'll have a look at the standings as they are after the next matchup, which will be Mcallister subs versus Plant subs. 2 of the heaviest hitting teams in the tournament. The Mcallister subs very far ahead in first place. A little bit of dancing here on the dance floor. Bang, missing. Arrowscythe has an opportunity. Commits foolery. Last second acrobatics. Oh, and crits 569 damage. Evelyn falling below half health. And Arrowhead's taking another single point. Big oof indeed. Ooh. Yeah, any guesses who's going to win between Mcallister subs and Plant subs? Taking bets now. Roll Assault. 610 damage. Arrowscythe. Well ahead right now. Evelyn building up a lot of guts. Goes for a supernova. Landing the coin flip, 444 damage. Arrowscythe now falling behind. Acrobatics missing at 80%. Evelyn with a great chance here to get a KO and bring the Pixies back points-wise. Flame missing at 53%. Still has a little bit of guts. Arrowscythe not able to build up more guts. What's she going to go for? Giga Flame this time. Very Fried Lobster. Arrowscythe knows that he does not want to get cooked. Steps away from that, and Evelyn managing to get a single point for the Pixies. Let's see. Moving on to the last matchup of this round. No time to cry for my babes. Gotta keep going. Was that 3 to 6, Abath? Or Agile? Agile, Abath, Agile. Yeah, Meneller's OP, and in hard mode, Rackies have a similar... You missed a match in the last round, did you? Let's see, which one? Oh yeah, you missed the second match. The second match was a win for the Arrowheads. The third match was a win for the Pixies. Or was it the other way around? No, that's right. 3-6, okay. Yeah, my Pixie Babes not doing too hot. But at least not getting KO'd against those lobsters. Palmon is furious. Needs to attack. Goes for a furious, steady jab. Not doing a ton of damage, though. Steady jab. Not a very heavy-hitting tech. If that was a furious face drill, that might have been a different story. Critting for 70 damage there. Ooh, Toxic Pollen, minus 46 guts. With these two monsters having similar guts rates, of course, Plant's slower than Racky Menelner's. But of course, Palmon also has more moves in more slots and manages to squeak a point out of the VIP monster in this tournament. Or VIM. No. VIP, very important point getter. Metal Mamimon? Maybe. Toxic Nectar. Palmon, far ahead in guts, but not for long. As you can see, Racky Menelner with the same guts rates as a pure Menelner. Hard mode Racky with an insane guts rate. Beat Dance. 95 damage against Palmon. It makes it furious, which is actually very good for Palmon. That little bit of animation time to build up some guts. Oh, okay, Fury's gone. Never mind. Root attack. Not doing a ton of damage against Voivod. Twister kick. Lands. Palmon below half health. It doesn't look like it's going to be able to come back here. A couple of face drills. Critting might do it. Yeah, between these two monsters, damage is important. Withering, not so much. Although when monsters are kind of evenly matched with guts rates, it could make a difference. Single points for the Menelner subs. Interesting matchup. We've seen Voivod get KO'd before. This is not going to be a monster to do that, but the fact that he's lost 1 point already. Getting angry. Ooh, it's a plant combo. The minus 20 guts didn't even matter. Before the animation was over, Voivod had 99 guts. Twister kick. Missing at 81%. Jab. One of those whittling moves. Not withering, whittling. Oh, and angry again. Voivod goes for a cursed dance. Minus 99 guts after that attack because he was angry. Cursed dance. Very altered in hard mode. Don't know if you noticed, but it cost 80 guts. And it is an 80 guts move. It does a decent chunk of damage. It does a ton of withering. And it is likely to crit. And it is almost always going to hit as well. That's the other modification to Curse Dance. It is almost always guaranteed to hit. Nash, he freaking won! Why are you crying? Oh no! It's like a billionaire complaining, oh no, taxes took $1 million of my dollars. Boo-hoo. It's the gif of Woody Woody Harrelson in Zombieland. Drying my tears with money. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason to cry, Nash. Cyclone KO. Giant cactus versus robot snail. Yeah, seaweed not the heavy hitter on this Mcallister sub team. Uppercut, taking nearly more than half of seaweed's health. Togemon now has vigor, fastest cactus alive. And Cyclone. Hey, there it is, Nash. It's missed. You can stop complaining now. Oh, man. Yeah, Togemon is the point getter for this team. Who would be Vademon? Not too sure. Never stop complaining. Sitting in the salt mines forever. On a mountain of points, Nash chooses to be salty. Seaweed with an extra point, getting revenge on Togemon. So far, 2-2 between these two. But how will it be after 3? VIPG, perhaps. Cyclone missing again. Seaweed far ahead. All these flavors, and you choose salty. Metal Shell Numamon. Man, I don't... All of these names are just going right over my head. If I saw them, I'd probably recognize them, but not too familiar with the digital world. Togemon falling behind. Violent Shell landing at 60%. 201 damage and taking a significant amount of Togemon's guts. Will it have enough time to build up guts to use that power? We've seen it run out many times before here. Still building up guts. Oh, Seaweed takes the initiative. Togemon has enough guts, but time runs out. Nothing happens. Single point for the Mcallister subs. Platzi's Togemon. Let's see. Here we are. The Mcallister versus Lilymon. Will the Flower Digimon manage to squeak a few more points out of this? Yeah. Laughing, look away. It's an alien versus your babe. Elbow strike missing right off the bat, though. Lilymon goes for a supernova, 52% to land, and it misses. Digivolve into champion. Back charge. Missing at 48%. Ebamon? Maybe? Again, that is a discussion for people who know all the Digimons. A couple of elbow strikes. Lilymon down to nearly half her health, almost exactly half her health actually. Goes for a kiss. That works against the Mcallister, but it is a Mcallister, which means it gets angry. Look at the guts rate go. A UFO attack, 36% to hits, and it misses. Astro Zombie didn't want to use that move right there. Giga Ray with 82% to hit and misses. Another UFO attack. That one lands, nearly KOing Lilymon. Doesn't proc power on her though. She is a good-natured pixie plant. Would have been an opportunity there at the last second, the last few frames, for Astro Zombie to get another point, but only a single as we go on to the second fight. Seizure, procedure. These two have a very similar guts rate. It's just that Astro Zombie, when he gets mad, his guts rate goes through the roof. Giga Ray missing at 60%. 68% elbow strike, also missing. These two can't seem to land a hit. Who is going to be the first one to deal damage? Both still have an enormous amount of guts. Lilymon lands the kiss. Astro Zombie not getting too mad this time. I think he's developed a fetish for plant ladies. UFO attack, Caesar procedure, 37% misses. Lilymon still untouched. When will Astro Zombie ever land a move? Bang. Here it is, slowly. Taking up time on the clock at least. Back charge. Astro Zombie was all turned around for that, but he lands it, crits it. Lilymon now behind. Lilymon didn't like that. Goes for a slap. 73% miss. And Astro Zombie gonna end this off with a palm strike. Oh, jeez. Woo! That's what happens in a match with two fast guts monsters. Commentator has no time to catch a breath. Oh, you always wondered how the audience enjoys? Look in the towers there. You'll see the audience all bundled up in there. Supernova, 395 damage. Elbow strike. Lands 192 damage. Lilymon still ahead by a little bit. That's Supernova doing a ton of work for her. Heal rate, not a lot of damage. Not a lot of withering. Not that any withering is really a lot of withering against an alien. Elbow strike, 69% missing. Not nice. 65% to hit, and it does. Kiss lands at 69%. Very nice. Astro Zombie with Hurry on. Gets slapped. Minus 15 guts. He might actually be withered enough that he might not be able to attack again. He does! Nothing! Lilymon with a point. Ooh. Yeah, making that alien a wobbly boy. He developed a fetish. Plant Pixie. Pixie plant. Plant babes. And there we go. Made him blush, indeed. Let's take a look at the standings. Alright. Gonna move my windows around a little bit. And move that over here. Alright. And I gotta adjust this as well. Alright. Yeah, 4 points against the Mcallister team is great. But let's update this to be accurate with what's actually going on here. Alright. Well, let's change first place right now. You said 7 points, so 98 points. Yep, that is correct. Second place, still the plant team, but not by much. They only managed to get 4 points in that last round. The Racky subs jumping up, getting 6 points. Starting to close that gap, still keeping third though. The Digimon getting 4 points against that Racky team, of course. Or Racky team, the Mcallister team. I keep getting those two mixed up because of the damn Racky Mcallister in the bronze for that team. We have another team that is sitting at 4th place, 69. Very nice for the Color Pandoras, getting a ton of points. That's 9th. Why did I put 9? Okay. Yeah, so MC, this is the all of the teams that are in the tournament here. And what we're doing is we're adding up the points for each one. We do have a Google spreadsheet as well that I can link. Actually, you know what? I'll link right now because I can do that. Let's see. Get a link. Copy link. I'll ask my bot to paste that. Thanks, bot. And you can now have a look at the Google spreadsheet to see how we're keeping track of this and where everybody is sitting points-wise. The Racky team moving up to 6th place now. Bumping that sub-Tiger team out of 6th place. Actually, sorry. I stand corrected. They are both 6th right now. The Racky Mains moving up 1 spot. Jason, how's it going, man? Arrowheads getting quite a few points against those Pixie Bays, staying in 8th place rather. 9th place, the Dragon team, still at the top of the bottom half with 58 points. 10th, the Naga team, 52 points, getting 5 points overall in that last round. Okay, 11th, right behind them. Did I say? Oh yeah, sorry. The Naga team jumps up to 9th. Wow. Take a step back here. The Naga team is in 10th with 52 points. That's what I am trying to do here. See that Naga model sitting there? And I'm thinking, that's the one. No. Model sub team sitting at 11th. That's what it is. They swapped places. Yeah, okay. 12th. The Undine team, 47 points. Staying alive, getting a few points here and there. The Golly team, moving up to 13th. Getting 6 points. Sitting at 44 overall. Tied with them, staying at 13th, the Pixie Babes from Denmark. Let's see. Is there another team? No, there's 2 teams tied for 13th. So moving on to 15th. Mochi team managed to get 5 points, but still needs more to catch up to 13th and 14th. And that leaves unlucky Stardust in last place, only managing to get a few points. He is cursed. We have decided that Stardust has been cursed. We don't know exactly when that happened, but his monster's not doing too hot. Hanger Golem not doing bad, 17 points overall for that Hanger team. But Hanger Dragon, Vangoods, only at 9 points overall in the tournament. And with only 9 points, he is doing the worst, yeah. You hate to see it. Of course, he does still have quite a few more opportunities here to get back into this. Let's pray for the sake of Stardust's sanity that the Hangers do come back a bit here. Of course, their next opponent is sitting in 6th place right now. Okay. Good morning, Azzy. Glad to see you here. Agile, thank you for updating the individual stats. Oh! Yeah, we are up to date on the standings after 11 rounds. 4 more to go. And we're only 2 hours into today. Who had the best record against the Meddlers? Good question. Good question. Let's see. I guess that would mean the team that gave up the least amount of points to them, which would be... Wow, the first round, actually. The first round, the Meddler team only got 5 points. And that was against the Color Pandora team. They weren't able to KO any of the Color Pandoras. And that match went 5-4 in favor of the Meddler subs. Interesting. That's the kind of stuff you learn when you have a very elaborate spreadsheet.